Vision, traction, and healthy. What's up, business owners and entrepreneurs? My name is Harvey Yergin. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I'm a former Division I baseball player, former civilian with the United States Army, entrepreneur, and EOS implementer, which just means I'm your business coach, helping you get vision, traction, and healthy in your business so that you can have the business of your dreams and ultimately the life of your dreams. Stick around, because what's about to happen is you're about to get some knowledge, some skill, or some information that's going to change your business and change your life. So let's get it. Guys, this is the kind of stuff that I get so excited and fired up about. I have been asking you and begging you to get inside of Basecamp, the EOS Basecamp, to subscribe to that and get the tools and resources in that platform for your self-implementation of EOS in your business. I've also begged you to go and do the 90-minute meeting. Start there with your team for a lot of reasons, and I have another video on that. Let's say they say yes. Woo! Congratulations. You're scheduling your focus day. You're getting your team together in a room to start working on the business, and you're gonna execute a pure focus day based on the video and the implementer guide that is in Basecamp. Congratulations. This is huge. Okay, this is what I get fired up about. This decision you have made to do a pure focus day is going to drastically change the quality, improve the efficiency and effectiveness of your EOS implementation, because contrary to implementing from the book Traction, reading the book Traction and just implementing the tools that you read about in Traction, the focus day is masterfully and beautifully created to provide context and a launching point for these tools, embedding these tools down in the business and in your team and in your psyche in ways that is not possible just reading the book Traction and implementing these tools. I want to show you 3 specific reasons why the focus day script from the implementer guide in Basecamp is so beautiful and so powerful. Okay. 3 things. The first is this jumbled up box here. This is in the script, and it is where you, as the EOS implementer for your team, are going to talk about this idea of getting out of the business so you can work on the business. It's simple, but it is a extremely powerful mindset trick and cue to get your team, when they sit in these sessions, to get out of all the mumble jumble activity, minutia, the weeds, the day-to-day that is operating the business and working in their role in the business. Because what we need for them to be the most effective, for these sessions to be the most powerful, we need them getting out of that so they can look down on the business and work on the business. This is not something that comes from just implementing the tools from Traction. Number 2, the journey. The journey is so powerful. It starts with a question for your leadership team. You're literally going to look in their eyes and you're going to ask them, are you willing to become your very best? Are you willing to become the best possible leadership team that you can be? And before you answer that, this is what you'll say to them. Before you answer that, I'm going to describe for you what that entails. And then you'll go through the implementer guide. You'll give them several bullet points on what being your best as a leadership team truly means. And then you'll ask them again, and you'll get commitment. You want yeses, verbal yeses or nos. You want a verbal commitment to being their best as a leadership team after you describe what that means for them, because this EOS implementation It is a journey. It is not going to be easy. It is going to take commitment. It's going to often take you setting aside your own egos, your own interests for the greater good of the company. And what you're going to want, implementer, and the other people around the team, they're going to want to refer back to this when it gets hard. Wait a minute. Remember, we committed to being our best, and you individually committed to being your best. The journey, just laying that groundwork and setting it there for the work that's to come with these tools. Powerful. Awesome. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, this idea of hitting the ceiling, which sets context of why this work even matters now and in the future. You're going to teach them via the implementer guide what the concept of hitting the ceiling is and why it's inevitable and how it can look and how it often happens. And then you're going to relieve the pressure a little bit because you're going to tell them that while this is inevitable, by mastering the 5 leadership abilities, you'll break through the inevitable ceilings in this business. We will break through the inevitable ceilings in this business. And those 5 leadership abilities are baked into the EOS process. If we follow this process purely, we will master these 5 leadership abilities. And then you will explain the 5 leadership abilities to them. You will tie those abilities to the tools in the EOS process. And now you have this beautiful context to refer to later down the road when you guys inevitably get stuck at a ceiling. You can talk through the lens and use the verbiage and the language of the 5 leadership abilities and hitting the ceiling, and then tie the tools that you've been learning and using to those leadership abilities and figure out where and why you're stuck. Oh, again, taking these tools that are otherwise just from a book and really just embedding them in the business in a way that is not possible, again, by just reading the book and implementing, just sinking them into some context. It is so beautiful. I'm so excited for you. Basecamp, implementer guides, videos. Go and get it. Have fun. I sincerely hope that you got something today that moves you closer to vision, traction, and healthy in your business, moves you closer to having the business of your dreams so that you can ultimately have the life of your dreams. That is my mission. That is my purpose. That is my desire for you and for every business owner in this world. If you liked what you heard or saw today, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment or question. Better yet, schedule some time with me. Let's sit down and talk. I would love to learn more about your business, your specific struggles, your hopes and dreams for your business and for your life. Schedule some time. That would mean the world to me. Until then, we'll see you next time.